Hey traders, coming at you today with a video on how to become a successful trader. I hope you like the scene. I wanted to make it a little bit more relaxing today. It gets a little stressful in the office sometimes, especially when you have a bad week. So I just wanted to have a little chill vibe. Just go over some pointers that I think will really help you to become a better trader. That'll help you along your journey. I'm going to go over the most important points today. This is going to be a shorter video though, because already from the waist down I'm getting pretty wrinkly. So why did you want to become a day trader to begin with? Some people wanted to for the freedom, some for the money, some because they want to be their own boss. Well, some people are actually bribed into their own job. They're presented with a salary and they're bribed with that and end up trading that for their freedom. I or anybody else, any teachers out there, can provide a blueprint for you to learn from, but you're going to have to build your own house. Teachers cannot provide the experience, and that goes into our next bullet point. Experience cannot be taught. Teachers cannot provide that. They can only provide you with the information they've learned over the years, which is valuable, but experience is something that is invaluable. That is personal. That is intrapersonal, and you have to spend time doing this. Time is the other most important asset in your life, because time is something that you cannot buy, that cannot be invented, that you cannot discover. Time is something that is vanishing and vanishing away, and how are you spending your time? Spend it in the market every single day. If you want to become a day trader, you have to watch the market every day. For the last 2 years, I have learned from all the top traders, but I've also spent every single day watching and studying the markets, watching and studying candlesticks, watching and studying the technical indicators, the patterns forming, watching level 2, times on sales. This is something that you can learn from other people, but when you combine it with your own trading, with your own emotions, it's something that will become very unfamiliar, and you have to become familiar with that and adapt to those conditions. Next is, what is trading? Half of trading is technical indicators, is the chart, and the other half of trading is emotions. Okay, so paper trading is only half of it. Some people think that they can paper trade for an extended period of time. Okay, if I'm successful at paper trading for 1, 2, 3 months, then I can just turn that around and be successful at trading live. But then when a lot of people go live, they're like, I was paper trading so well. It's probably because you were holding your losers a lot longer than you were supposed to, and they were coming back around. You were learning the wrong lessons. Because when you're trading with real money, you should minimize your losses. You should cut your losses quick and let your winners run out. It's a whole nother ballgame when you're trading with real money. Right here I have only the 50% is trading with emotions, but honestly some could probably argue that it's even more than that. Maybe 60, 70, even 80%. When trading live, you really discover who you are as a person, who you are as a trader. I mean, learning your emotions, that is the most difficult thing to do. And you'll hear from a lot of people that people open up accounts with 25K. They'll open up to be above the PDT rule because they don't want to be a part of that. And then they lose their account very quickly. They blow it up because they've never traded before. But then the most successful stories you'll hear about are those that started with a small account. They might have lost or blown up 1 or 2 accounts, but then they become a huge success story because they learn the lessons with small amounts of money. And that's what I suggest doing. Open up an account with $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 and be prepared to lose it. Don't go in thinking, okay, I'm just going to lose this all. I'll learn a lot of lessons. Don't go in like that, but be prepared and expect to lose money, because the losses are going to provide the best lessons. In life, the emotions that we experience are things that we remember the most. People very vividly remember having their first child, getting married, getting divorced. These are emotional events that are ingrained in us. In trading, your losses are going to be in ingrained emotions. These are emotions that you're not going to forget, and that's why they provide the best lessons for us to learn from. It's interesting that people are willing to spend $100,000 to go to college or school, spend that money, but they're not willing to lose $1,500, $2,000 or so into trading. You have to spend your market tuition. This is money that's got to be spent for you to learn. And with that said, don't allow your losses to discourage you from your trading journey, because they're fully a part of it. I just had the worst trading week that I've had in the last 2 years, but I'm more motivated than ever just because I know these losses are going to be my best teachers. And remember that gold is not purified until it's refined. I'm not saying I'm gold, maybe silver, maybe platinum. And all the biggest and best traders out there, guys, started with a small account and lost money. There might be a handful, 1 or 2 that didn't. But you think of Ross, he blew up an account, he lost money, and now look where he is. Tim McGrotani, he did the same thing. Pure in trades, he blew up 1 or 2 accounts, and now he's trading very well. I'm not telling you to be excited to blow up an account. What I'm saying is just be prepared. Be mentally prepared to allow your losers to motivate you, to encourage you, not to discourage you or offset you from your path. What you need to remember with this video, guys, experience in the market precedes any type of formal education or teaching that you will experience. Experience is everything, and experience with real money, with a live account. Paper trading is okay, guys. You can paper trade. You're going to learn how to read charts, how to read level 2 and times of sales doing paper trading, but that's only part of it. Just remember that live trading is the majority of it. And that leads me to my next point, that paper trading is only half of it, guys. After you are successful at paper trading for a few months, just open up a live account and be mentally prepared to lose some money. Don't go in wanting to lose money, but just know that you're probably going to have losses. And that takes me to my final point. Don't allow these losses to offset you, but rather motivate you on your journey to success as a trader. Thanks, guys.